Hello, everyone. I ended up checking the Altamira and Sonoma Valley High School home pages, and it seems like everybody kind of logs in the same way, and the features that each of the websites has is very similar. The portion that I'm here to talk to you about today is the how to edit your site and how to add text and adding some images. Once you have clicked on your name, find your name, and you click on it and this message comes up, dismiss it, and then on the corner on your left hand side you can click on the edit site button. You start seeing these green kind of little boxes. These are your edit buttons that you can click on to be able to add anything that you want. So I decided to have at the very top where it says Castaneda's website, you're able to write the font and choose the bolding or how large you want it to be. I bolded my title page, or my title in this case, and then I chose the font size here, which was 7 big, and then I ended up adding that. Now in this website it will not allow you to move from one area to another without having to close each of the edit boxes. So this little button here with the circle and this check, it's your save button. Then I ended up adding right here the title, which is my name and my last names, and I saved it. And down here I added my information about Miss Castaneda. Now this is what you call the summary. Once you click on about Miss Castaneda, you have these keywords. I decided to add a quote and I saved it, and then I ended up adding the summary here rather than somewhere else, because I wanted people to actually excuse me, see it right away when they opened up my page. You can have it like Eric, where you can have it up on the very top where I had my title and be able to see it there as well. Now, in order for you to add a photograph in this place, you click on the photograph, make sure you have one that is saved somewhere. This is one way that you can do it. You're able to choose a file and then be able to upload it. So you upload your file, and normally when they come up, they're very large files that actually come up on this image manager. What you do is, once you have an image, if you want to make it smaller, you end up clicking on the little pencil and see how large my picture was. Click on where it says resize. I normally choose, especially for pictures like this, I ended up choosing between 200 and 300 width, and then it adjusts the height. When you're adding some images in regards to when you have the titles for the other items that you want, your contact information or maybe your syllabi, etc., I usually end up picking 60 of width, and then it adjusts the height at that point. So as you can see, I'm going to pick 200 here, and you click out of it and then you say do it, and you click save as, and then save and exit, and then it has remembered my picture, and then you're able to click on the picture, press OK, and then it actually has the picture that you want. So that one went away. I'm going to pick 400 here, press OK, and then the picture comes back. I still think that one is too large, so I'll go back again, and then this is the size of picture that I want. Okay, now I would like to add other information in my web page. I've added my name, I've added the title, I've added my picture, I've added the information regarding who I am, kind of my little biography, and then I wanted to add my contact information. So how do I do this? How do I add another tablet here in order to have it? Now, you've got to understand that I've been teaching computer technology for 2 years, and I taught it in 2010. I'm going to have a lot of things that none of you are going to have. So let's go up here. You add what is called add a blank tablet. And once you add that, you wondered, well, where did it go? For you, it'll show up immediately underneath where you have just done your About You section. For me, if you look, I'm scrolling down of all the work that I have done that I have not published. I have unpublished it because I don't want anyone to see it. It's not relevant to what I'm teaching this year. If you go all the way to the bottom, this is where your new item go. You can click on this new item. Again, add your title by clicking the edit button here that's green. You can add your title there. Make sure you save it. You have your keywords that you can have in there. Save it. You can add your summary. Save it. Where I like to work mostly out of is the edit portion. You're able to add a lot of information. This is where you're able to add all your links. You can even add more images onto there if you like. So I'm going to click on my name and I will go back to where I have my contacts. I will click it here, and I don't have a keyword or summary in this case. If I want to, I can say contact information in office hours. So I can do this, copy and paste, and then I could add that information right there so parents can see what they're going to find when they click on this section of the tablet. As you can see, here's my contact information. I have the telephone number they can reach me at, the extension, I have the district email, I have a personal email they can reach me at, and then I have the syllabi, documents, and assignments and teacher information. That's to come in another tablet area that I'm going to compose. This was something that I copied and pasted from last year. I had the Adele Harrison School Loop. It's something that we use to communicate with parents, and the adeleharrison.org webpage, and this is where I'm working at, and I also let them know my office hours. So say I wanted to clean this up a little bit, I click on the edit button, and here again I ended up putting a title that's large enough for parents to see what they're looking at. And if I want to let them know that at these two sites is where they find items that I want them to see, I could add that information. Now for bullets, you have to unclick the bullet, and that's how you get rid of it. You can't just delete it like I was trying to do. So here I can add that information and say parent communication site, and I could have that there. I can get rid of this bullet, and then I could add the information here of what is the purpose of this website. And I could just keep tweaking here. You know, maybe I could add office hours, and you can see that below. Now if I wanted to add a link, you know, I would cut and paste it or type it in. Say you wanted to add the Altamira website, for example. Look it up here. You could highlight the website, command copy, go back, and maybe you can write it in there. Altamira's website, and I can command V it. However, remember, if you just cut and paste it, it's just going to show up as a URL. What you want to do is you want to make sure it becomes live for the audience to be able to click on it and then be able to be directed where it needs to go. You would highlight it, click on the world here, which is your hyperlink, and then you could command paste it in, press OK, and now you're able to utilize it for other people to click on it to direct them to where you want them to go. I'm going to delete it because this is not something that I will do. and here I saved it. Now I'm going to go back up here, click on my name again, and again you can add other information. Now at this point you might be curious to see, well, how does my website look so far? You can go up here and press preview for your site, and then you're able to see it. You haven't logged out, but you're just able to see what you have. So now what it does, it's just showing exactly what I want parents to see at this point. My contact information, my syllabi. I want them to learn about the Google applications I'll be using in the classroom. And then I have Spanish language arts resources. And then I could add other items as the year comes along. Now this is very linear, the way that it's done. If you look at Eric's, it's very different. He has his page laid out a little bit different, where he has photographs, a bit of his write-up here, and then he added this information here, and you're able to do several things that are different from how I've done it here and tweak it according to how you like it. But for the purpose of today in my section, it was just to show you how to edit, add text, and then how to add an image. Thank you.